Coronavirus fears move stocks towards the worst week since the financial crisis. So what is the key to navigating this sell-off? Well, joining me today, a very special guest, legendary investor, Jim Rogers. Jim, this does not happen often that we are in the same room.
You're exactly right. It's been a few years. I'm delighted.
And what a day to be in the studio, a market sell-off here, and obviously with all your wisdom and advice. What should investors be doing here?
Well, they probably should be buying. I know it's attributed to the virus, but remember, the virus has been around for 3 months now, and the virus has been spreading a lot of places. If you ask me what's going on, the market got overbought. The market went up 15 or 20% with virtually no down days, got overbought, and now we're having a sell-off. Of course, whenever there's a sell-off, journalists find a reason. They always have to have a reason. They can't just say, oh, it was overbought. So here we have a reason.
But it's also important to keep in mind, Jim, and maybe you disagree or agree, that just because the stock market is down is not a reflection of the economy necessarily.
No. The market fluctuates all the time. I'm not the first to know that. You're not the first to know that. No, we've had many fluctuations. This one is a severe one, but the run-up was a severe one as well.
Jim, you're in New York today. I know you're based in Singapore. Can you give us insights as to, what we're getting from the news we're getting from Asia? Is it correct? Is it trustworthy? What's the situation really like?
I will tell you, there's such panic here in the West, if I can put it that way. Everybody's scared. I'm on a couple of boards. They don't want me to come to the meetings. They want me to sit in another room.
They're like, have you been in quarantine for 12 days?
Yes, it's amazing.
See, I have no fear, and I'm pregnant.
Good for you. There's no reason for you to have any fear. That's the point I'm trying to make. So far this year in America, something like 20 or 30,000 people have died of the flu. I don't see anybody panicking here, running around because of the flu. 2,000 or 3,000 people have died of this particular flu. But living in Asia, yes, the shops are empty. Yes, the restaurants are empty because everybody's in panic, but very few people are sick.
Okay, is this the danger to the economy, though? Is that the behavioral change we'll see from the consumer?
Yes, everybody's panicking.
Right, so people are not going to go to restaurants, people are not going to go to movies and whatnot. So is that the real cause for concern?
Yes, that is the cause. The flu, the virus, is more or less peaking. Certainly in China it's peaking because they took draconian measures. I mean, they closed the whole place down, which you probably couldn't do in most countries, but they did it. So it's in decline. It's in decline in Asia, but still the effects are going to go on. Planes are empty, restaurants are empty, hotels are empty. Everywhere I go, there's nobody there. So it's having an effect.
So will we have a global recession because of it?
Probably, yeah. We're overdue. As you know, it's been over 10 years, the longest in American history without a recession. So we're certainly overdue. What's happening in Asia is having a big effect on the economies of Asia. That's not going to get, even if the flu's over, the repercussions are going to go on for a while. It might tip us into a recession. We're overdue.
So even if the Fed starts cutting rates, right, that's not going to save anything really because of the behavioral changes again.
Well, what you have in Asia and other places now are governments panicking, cutting rates, printing money, spending money. The U.S. is probably going to do that too as they get more and more panicked. If you start seeing cases in New York or L.A. or places where the media is, Washington, oh my God, if it's Washington, they're going to cut rates, they're going to spend more money and print more money, and that might lead to the last big, blow-off rally.
Now, the question is, Jim, gold's supposed to be a safe haven, and look at gold today as we're speaking. The last time I checked, spot gold was down, $55. I don't know what it is.
$55? Oh, good, because I want to go buy some gold.
I know you've always said, Daniela, I like when gold goes down because that's my opportunity to buy.
Good news. I'm going to leave you and go buy some gold.
But is it just a reaction? Are people selling gold for cash to meet margin calls? What's going on here?
Well, of course, everything is going down, and you go back to previous bear markets, 2008, for instance. Everything went down, including gold. For a while. Gold went down a lot for a while. Usually in bear markets, people have to sell, and they sell everything in sight, including gold, and that's when you buy gold.
So you'd be buying here?
I'm going to go
Or
buy
is
a
it
little
too
bit
high?
this afternoon.
How about the PGMs? Do you like platinum, palladium, rhodium, which has had a crazy run up?
I'm too lazy. I'm going to go buy gold and silver.
You're
yeah,
gonna
no,
stick
they're
to
all
that.
well. Platinum. I mean, palladium has been a skyrocket. No, I don't think I would buy palladium.
Platinum?
Probably not even platinum, because they, all those precious metals have gone up like rockets. Amazing. I don't think I've ever seen, well, silver back once or twice, but you rarely see this kind of move in anything, much less precious metals. So I don't think I'll buy them. You buy them. Kidco can buy them.
I'm saving for the twins, Jim. Let me ask you said you would be buying, equities here. What companies in particular? Like insurance companies, perhaps, or
No,
who do you like?
I would buy Asia, because Asia is down the most. I mean, America's down 14%. I mean, that's a big deal. But, China's down like 60% from its all-time high. Japan. No, I would probably buy airlines in Asia, because they have been decimated, totally decimated. Things like airlines, tourist companies, hotel chains, airports, just decimated.
And you were liking India last time we spoke. Is that still part
I'm
of your
not
plan?
buying India, but if India hasn't gone down enough yet. The place I like to buy places at Russia. There's a company in Russia I want to be buying in the next day or two. Places that are decimated.
But who is getting a bounce is Bernie Sanders. So let me get your thoughts on politics here. Are people just liking him more now because of this? Is there any correlation, you think, to the stock market drop
People
here?
get scared. He's got simple answers. He's going to make sure you don't get hurt. You're going to have plenty of money. But I don't think he'll win. Trump will win. It's very difficult to defeat a sitting president in America, because, and the reason is sitting presidents, if they need votes over here, they spend money over here. The opposition cannot spend money over here. If they need money over here, the votes over here, they spend money over here. So it's very, very difficult historically to defeat a sitting president.
So overall, how do you're in New York now. You didn't come here for refuge from Singapore, I'm assuming.
No,
right?
no,
It's not your
no.
safe haven. But you feel, how do you feel?
Well, as I say, the main thing I've noticed on this trip is that everybody's in a panic about the virus. The fact that I think I've been in Singapore 3 days in the last month. But people know you live in Singapore. You must be, oh my God, don't come close to me. Don't come to the meeting. I'm here for board meetings. Don't come to the meetings. Phone in. I say, I haven't even been in Singapore except 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
There's panic.
When you flew over here, was everyone wearing masks?
Many people were. I wasn't, but I don't have a mask. Too much trouble. I'm too lazy. Too lazy. But so far, I haven't gotten the virus.
Jim Rogers, thank you so much.
It's my delight.
And thank you for watching this very special edition of Kitco News with Jim Rogers. We'll have much more for you on Kitco.com.